Bro. Yeah, round two. Can you see me, Browndorf? You good? It says, okay, cool. Even though it says rotate device, I'm glad you guys can see me. So we're going to put this in here like this. Get off that button, because 10-4, okay. It says rotate device on the screen, so I'm glad you guys can see me. So let me set this up, because now you guys are on the tripod. I'll clean this off, actually. Thanks for hanging in there. It's like it's a whole nother struggle, like a different struggle every time, I feel like. So we're gonna get it right. What's up, Butch? Steels. What up? Just getting this set up. It's a little cockeyed. Okay, it's probably as good as it's gonna get. So, get my little mouse here. Okay, so go over some pictures, all that good stuff. So, oh, so this was a thing on Facebook. This has nothing to do with Bigfoot. I don't know who started it. I think Mutt Life, if you guys know her on the chat. She posted this on Facebook. So I know Mark did it too. I think his was like -8%. I got -4, but you know, whatever. Yeah. I also want to show you guys without. So whenever you look at a forest and you see stuff all connecting, pretty good chance that's a wallow. So you can see all the down trees and stuff, they connect in some sort of way. I know it's like there's a lot of foliage and stuff that blocks a lot of it off, but like down here, you can see a lot of stuff going on. You guys can see good, right? What's up, Laureen? What's up, North County? Appreciate that, Mary. Can you guys see this? My thumb? Let me know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can. If you can't, I don't know what's up, man. Okay, cool. Butch says you guys can see really good. So anyway, a lot of this stuff down here you can see is connecting. I believe this is a ground X right here. You can see it kind of crosses. I can't zoom in any further, but this looks like a standing X right here. There's actually a shadow. Just kind of crosses right there. So this location is really close. We did not quite reach this because I didn't know this existed, but I had a good idea that it existed because of all the structures and stuff we were walking past. On the previous video is the second area. You can also see an X up here. So good chance this is a really nice wallow right here. I'll show you another one. Hold up. So this is kind of a different area. You see how it's not as forested, but you still get a lot of trees. But you can see like a lot of what's going on, probably more than the last one. So you see everything is kind of connected and all that stuff. Especially over here, everything's kind of crisscrossed and touching. It's just really interesting stuff. There's the X right here. I really want to know what that means. There's probably another one up here. Anyway, cool stuff. I think SoCal mentioned, because my headlights on my car are really bad. As you can see, stock is not so good, and then HIDs are the way to go, or yellow lights, because the mountain fog gets really bad, guys. Really bad. It's very scary to drive in. If you guys have ever experienced that, Brown Dwarf's laughing over here, but no, for real. It's extremely scary. You can only see like 3 inches in front of your hood, and you're basically following the white line, and sometimes that disappears, and the next thing you know, you're like driving towards like the rock wall that's on the side of the road or something, or you're in another lane. I don't know, but it's a different experience every time. Another tapestry option I was looking at, because I'm having my friend do some of the pictures I've taken out exploring and stuff. When I click on something, it has to do with Amazon. To do with Amazon, it says reconnecting. How strange is that, dude? Oh man, what's this? Oh, okay. I think this is the burl I was looking at. Hold on, you guys can't really see that. This is that burl I was looking at. Hold on, fix this leg. This tripod is always a pain in the ass. But anyway, that's pretty good. So, I saw this with my eyes, and if you guys don't know, he kind of gave me the heads up on these burls. He showed me, not personally, but like over like Facebook and watching his videos and stuff. He told me about the burls. They're very interesting. Like some just look like, stuff on trees that look natural, but when you get stuff like this, guys, like what is that? You get stuff like looks like eyes, some sort of weird nose, a mouth that could be teeth right there. I don't know. It's all speculation. But here was the big burrow right here. Just looks like a clump of them. It's very weird. Like, look, eyes, like one eye, two eyes, there's a nose, there's a mouth right there. And then there's like some fused ones, so you like have a half face right here, half face. The half face is an eye, nose, a mouth right there. This one, big old nostril, could be his mouth. That looks like an eye. So you got this face, very weird, and then like an elongated face right here. And looks like another one, eyes, nose, mouth that's kind of frowning. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. And this tree was actually really cool. So this is the side profile, now that I think about it. So the burrow profile. And as you can see, there are multiple sticks going through this right here. They did that, 100%. And this is the location I was just talking about, that wallow that I didn't know existed, but I had a good idea that it existed. So, really cool stuff. Just gonna go over these. I don't think I know for sure I haven't gone over these on a live video yet, so where this one was taken, but looks like a face right here.
Honestly, it actually looks like an ape.
Here?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right here, but whatever. Just gonna keep going with it. But yeah, so they're never alone. I know it's a little blurry, but the time, that makes sense. This one was cool. To be honest, when I saw this X, I knew it was theirs. I had it with my eyes. And X, by a stick, holding a stick, You got this giant X, giant, ape-looking guy, his nose. Another one right there. There's a little one right there. Several right. Oh, okay. So looks like two eyes, a nose, and a big. Wait, looks like another orb right there. Very weird. Big old face right here with the crested head. Stick going across his face. Sorry, I'm not catching up with the comments right now. Big head right here. There's just a bunch of them, you know? Cool, I never really realized that there was possibly two orbs in this picture. But that's very cool. I think Carlos caught this one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Hey, Nancy. I know, sorry about the buffering. I don't know why it's doing that, guys.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi's been whack.
Yeah, apparently. Lori says my Wi-Fi's whack, so.
Like on everything I face, I'm trying to go find myself. I'm not it's okay.
Two orbs, or then cloaking holding them out. What's up, Diesel? I just shouted you out. Sorry, I'm not catching up with the comments, so. Face right here. Face right here. Looks like one of them's holding this stick. Could be this guy. I'm not sure. But you can see like little hands. Two hands, actually. Like he's playing a instrument or something. I don't know. He's probably not, though. A hiding face right here between the two. The V tree. Right there. This one up here. Where the stick's touching his head. You can blame my Wi-Fi. Yeah. I guess. Wi-Fi's been acting pretty weird, honestly. Big old face right here. Two black eyes and nose and mouth. He's like, oh man, you caught me. And then there's another one right here. Big old nose. They really like that. I don't know what to call it, but it's almost like a... That could be a giant eye right there. Can you guys see that? Like a giant eye right there. And there's that face I was talking about. See that eye, guys?
A giant ass face.
Yeah, there's several. I think I just fixed the thing
There's
there.
like a very, there's a few very clear ones.
Yeah. And can you see this one too, Lori? So there's this face right here.
Yeah, but do you see this one right here?
Oh, Lori's gonna point it out, guys.
Right there?
Yeah, that was the first one out.
That's a big ass face too. At least that's
Yeah, look at you
two
can see.
eyes and nose. Like that's a big head.
Yeah.
Side profile. My opinion.
I didn't even notice this one. Look at his giant nose, two eyes, his mouth, stick going across right under his nose right there. Crazy. Okay, so for those of you who don't, I'm pretty sure none of you think this, but for those of you who don't think the Mylar balloons have anything to do with them, I can tell you that you're wrong. I'm not speaking to any of you guys, but what's up, Martha? But for those of you like watching later, because I get a lot of flack for, oh, a balloon could have just fallen out of the sky, blah 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 blah.
That's not every single spot you go to. That's
Exactly. Why? Emphasize why. Why are there beings popping up out of the ground right next to this balloon? So you got this black mass with an upside down face. Here's his two eyes, his nose, his mouth, right? Then you have this guy with a big old mouth, like scream, two eyes, a nose. Could be his arm right here, I'm not sure, but he could be grabbing onto these sticks. You got this face down here with big old bushy eyebrows that are white, right? Smirking smile, sorry. This guy basically on a balloon. This looks like a frowning face on the balloon with one eye, nose. Yeah.
Even back in the back.
And then over here, you got some big old something, right? He's hiding behind this grass with his buddies, right? And then this really odd looking face right here with the stick going across his mouth. You know, it's just crazy. And there's other ones down here as well. It blows my mind, honestly. That's pretty badass, Dorf. This is a party. I know they do follow. Well, yeah, they follow us around. You know, it's insane. We go to a brand new spot and they're right there. It just blows my mind. I think I took this one. Might take me a second to remember what I took this for. There's a face right here. I thought this one might be hard to see, but you can definitely see that face right there. I thought there was like some in here, but it's really dark. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's kind of dark. Might be one over here. That one's just really hard to see. My bad. Moving on. Okay. Um, so again, here's that black cloud, right? Not sure what to call it, but it looks like something is holding onto this stick, right? This could be his head. I'm not too sure. This one's a little bit harder to see, but it looks like hands or something grabbing onto this stick, right? You got this guy hiding in the background. Could be, looks like multiple. Looks like one, two, three. Something on his forehead. And then looks like a forked branch on the side of his face. You got, looks like the others. I'm guessing that's another right there. See how it's almost like see-through white, but you can still see the details of his face. Some down here. Look at that! Look at that one. It's almost out of the picture there. But they're all hanging out down here where all the sticks are touching. Got a big old face right here. This could be a giant face. You guys see that? It looks way better on the live video here than it does my TV screen. But here's two eyes. Could be an ear. Not sure, but it's that cloud again. Pretty crazy stuff, man. So percent my phone's at 27. Okay. So got this guy. Giant stick coming across. Looks like a little fork at the end. That one's actually kind of hard to see, but that could be pareidolia right there. I'm not sure. Got a big old face right here. This looks weird. Are those legs? He's like hunched over. Huh. Not too sure about that one. It's interesting though. Too small. Too small, right? I guess we can zoom in. So here's one of the nests. I think Mary caught these ones off the little live video I did showing the Nest City video. Let's see, like faces over here. This one right here. Very interesting black things in there. I'm sure if it was lit up a little bit more, we could see stuff in there. Looks like half a face over here. You guys can see that. Yeah, like right there. Half a face. Mouth. Right there. Nose, eye. You can see the eyeball right there. There's an X right there. Very interesting stuff. Looks like a... Actually, now that... I was about to skip to the next one. So, we got a big old face right here on top. Two eyes. His nose is half cupped. So you get one nostril right there. And part of his right here. That's more covered up. You got this face. We haven't gone over that one. Very interesting. And again, I think Mary took that one, so thank you, Mary. Let's see where we're at on here. Very cool. so this is a cloaking being, looks like. He's just hiding right here. Nose, mouth, eyes. Here's his head. He kind of just crouched down. You can see the black outline. And there's others with him, like there's this one. This one. Oh, sorry. See the other ones down here. Got that one, and the little ones right here. I don't know if this is even my picture. Diesel, is this your picture? I don't know. But whoever took this, awesome picture. But that could be an eye right there. Let me see what the comments say. Karen, what's up? Theodore, sorry I didn't say bye to you before. They're all over again. Oh, it's not your picture? Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's mine, but it's interesting. I sent this to Lewis, aka North County Bigfoot. So this is my dream car. It's a Trans Am Pontiac. If you guys know the Pontiac joke, I mean it's funny, but I'm not gonna say that on the live. But yeah, pretty badass car. Hold on, Lori.
We're
On my button.
these. Wipe on your buttons?
Yep.
Pushing your buttons?
Yeah. So I was watching Walking Dead. I know I shared this with you guys, but I just want to go over it. There was this guy. Looks like he has a third eye. I don't know, but it was just interesting and cool watching one of my favorite shows and seeing structures, and I'll get to that structure here in a second. So here's the structure, and I think this was filmed out in Georgia. Could be wrong, but very cool to see. Like, if I saw this structure in real life, this would be one of the coolest ones I've ever seen, because look, you got this vine branch that whips around, touches this awesome looking X, right? And then it forks around the tree up here. That's all one structure. Like, it just snakes around. Now, they do similar stuff down, thank you, Steels. They do similar stuff down in the San Diego area, where I've seen them like make hoops out of this similar branch, which is really cool. I should have taken one, maybe not. I did leave it. I didn't take it, but it's not good to take unless you're leaving something for them as well. But it's just really cool. And this is not a Bigfoot, guys. I know some of you, I just caught it to where you could just see his shoulder, so I do apologize. But this is interesting right here. And then here's the third eye guy right there. So they're really close together. Lori's laughing over here.
Oh, I'm talking to Eric about something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I
Another X right here.
Picture.
Up in the air. It's very, like, there were more structures on the show than this. I just saw this one and I was like, Lori, I gotta pause it right here and take this picture. Cool, man. Arch. So you probably have like little beings running around this forest. Very cool. And then these logs are interesting too. It looks like they touch in some way or another. Let's see. So this is the backside. So it's cool. It's a little blurry, but it's cool how they like switch the camera real quick, and you can see how these even twist, guys. These twist right there, and then it forks around that tree. It is kind of blurry, so I do apologize. I don't know if there's anything back here, because I haven't really looked at this. That's my flash. I apologize. This looks like an X right here with a fork on one end, and then this looks like a twisting, I'm gonna say X, that's leaning right there. So there could be a whole wallow right there that we weren't shown, you know, because they were passing up a lot of cool stuff. I'm not gonna lie. What's this? I can't zoom in, but that is pretty cool. Uh, Even Mark went over this one that I sent him. He said it could be them, tricking us as a stump, because it looks like a head right here with the nose, right? And then it could be like crouched down with his arms or her arms down towards the ground, her back. I don't know. His back, its back, whatever. It'd be nice if I could zoom in on that, but I should have the picture of that somewhere. And then this is just straight up comedy. So on OfferUp, you can find a lot of good deals on OfferUp, but this is not a good deal at all, guys. So this guy, he had to be from Redlands, right? It's actually where I'm from. Not originally, but when I moved down here. Uh, he look at, you can see the shoe print. That is not from a foot. That is from a foot with some footwear on it, right? Like a boot or something. And it looks like he took two fingers and he drew out the so-called footprint, which doesn't even look like. If that's a foot, that's a weird looking foot, you know? Yeah, only for $100. And guess what? You don't even get like a casting of it. You just get this picture of it on the wall. Yeah, so there's some people out there, man. I don't know. I was on Instagram. Don't mind this person because I don't know who she is. But anyway, she's out in Arizona near Sedona, I think, right? So I've heard a lot of with a bike rack through it. Yeah, I was gonna say it's more like a handprint, not a footprint. But anyway, this chick's out in Sedona, probably visiting or something, and I saw this and I was just looking around, kind of goofing around and stuff, and I saw this, right? So you got these bushes. I saw this at first, right? So this is a leaning trident. You see one, two, and three, right? It's leaning onto a growing trident, which is one, two, and I think three is hidden a little bit. It's a little hard to see, but anyway, right here, after I saw that, I just moved my eyes to the right a little bit, and I saw these guys hiding right here. If you guys can see that, maybe I'll zoom in for you guys with the camera here. Can you guys see that? Look at those guys hiding right there. They're just checking this chick out. Look at that. Look at those eyeballs right there. Big old nose. This guy's eyes are kind of hidden in the darkness, but here's his nose. And there's another one over here. Some more. Like the little ones on top. Stick going across this one's face. You got this long face right here going with that like, ooh expression, you know? Some more down here. Look at that. It's incredible, man. They're probably having a good time. Some more up here. They're all in this tree. Even this guy could be another. He's almost see-through, but you can see the details of his face, eyes, another one, his nose, his mouth, and then here's his head shape right there. Light brown. Yeah, they're just all up in this tree, guys. Another one right here. You're big tired. So yeah, cool stuff. Here's another picture of why, if you guys know what this is a good tool. I'm not gonna give away all my secrets, but you guys probably know. I zoomed in, sorry about that. So here's a forest. We got, this is what I'm talking about. So when you see stuff connecting, it's not always deadfall, right? Because why would deadfall, I mean, yeah, a deadfall could touch each other, but that's a lot of trees just, all coming together in one location. So you got your big ol' X on the ground right here. crisscrosses. You got your big, could be a trident on the ground, I'm not sure. It could be a metal one, but it looks like a fork from here. Right? This comes all the way down here. You got a little triangle from everything connecting right there. It's all about angles, right? I'm sure this comes down, looks like something connects right here, and then it connects into this trident shaped looking thing, right? 1, 2, 3. You got a whole nother section going on over here, which I'm sure connects through these trees somehow, because look, this one comes parallel with the photo here. Probably goes in between those trees and connects with all that, like a grid system. You got a star glyph on the ground right here. X with the one going across the middle right there. So, you know, it's amazing what you can find. It's amazing what you can find. Okay, Nancy. So yeah, cool stuff. Diesel, have you ever used that kind of thing? Oh, wait. So this one was really cool. Most of you,
That?
that's you. Most of you probably seen this one. So we got Lori right here, right? And this was the first spot we went to on the last adventure, but look at these faces, guys. Just in here. Look at these guys just chilling. This guy. Several going on, man. I saw this one. This one's really good. That looks like a classic Sasquatch to me right there. Big mouth, big nose, deep eye sockets that you can't see his eyes, but just looks like that, like the classic Bigfoot look, you know? I'm not calling them type 1s or type 2s because that's ridiculous, but you guys know what I mean. Looks like a pair of eyes right here with a stick going on its head. 2 eyes. Big, like, cow-looking nose with the big nostrils. Could be teeth or something right there, I'm not sure. So he definitely has a snout. That one looks like it has a snout. I don't know, but that's a really good picture in my opinion. We weren't getting that much, but look at how good you can see that one there. Yeah, one of them has teeth. Oh yeah, right here, huh? There's the teeth right there.
What, 2 teeth like SpongeBob?
Yeah, I think it's, yeah, or his mouth is like triangle shaped. Like 3 teeth, 1, 2, 3. He's giving you that toothy grin, Lori.
Like a jack-o'-lantern.
What's up, Onegra? Yeah, so crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff that's out there that a lot of people, you know, just pass up as being, it's not, you know, I don't know.
Sunlight and shadows.
When I saw this for the first time, you guys already know my first reaction, and I actually did that. I scraped the ground with my foot just to see what's going on, because who's gonna build a fire and not burn it all the way? Like, yeah, it looks like they burn it for like, you know, 5 minutes, called it good. And what kind of lame excuse for a pit is this? It's not even all the way around. I even told them, like, no offense to the beings out here, but you know, this is very weird. And then I saw this. This is interesting to me. This leaner right here makes no sense for a human to do that. I saw this trying to be what looks to be an X. I don't know, but very weird how that's just out there. I found a burnt piece of wood out towards the left that again was like burnt for 5 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, very weird. I don't understand it. You got your fork branch right here, making a trident if you want to call that the third one. So, anybody's guess on that one? Really don't know. I don't know where you'd find these pieces of wood at, but whatever. And there's literally a wallow on the right. It's amazing, and they're always, this is part of it. I mean, how more blatant can you be? Look, you got one right here, another one right there, so just leading you to it. perfect X's right there, guys. It's amazing. You got another one right there. So, I haven't even checked around this picture. So let's actually do that. I don't know what that is. Does that look like an eyeball to you guys? Like in the bushes? That's weird. I just saw that right now. Huh. Look at this. Just leaning on top of the tree. I see this all the time. I don't know what it means, but I see this all the time where they just take, well, you know, it's not always just one, but I've seen like a down tree with multiple leaning sticks on it, and I don't know what that means. It could be a Southern California version of a fence, you know? I don't know. But there's some interesting stuff back here. Very cool. Just taking a quick peek. Looks like they turned this big tree into a trident with this one going straight up to the middle. We got a leaning one right there. Oh, sorry. Leaning one right there. Well, yeah. If one wasn't good enough for anyone, like walking through this area like this, I mean, wind's not going to do that. Wind's going to knock that over, probably. Maybe not. They probably put it up pretty nice. Probably hooked it on with one of the little burrs or whatever, however they do it, you know. And then this one, come on. Like, this blows my mind. And this is a pretty. It's not super heavily trafficked by people, but you know it gets people here and there walking on it. But who knows? You know, I really want to know what the X means, guys. When I find that out, I'm gonna go back to every spot, and you know, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. So I got 15% on my phone, so we're gonna go until it basically dies here. There's a couple more pictures that I really want to show you guys. This is almost like a totem pole looking being here. So they're all kind of just stacked up on top of each other, starting from here. You got all these sticks going either which way, and you just see different ones. Like here's this one, one eye, and you got this guy with a stick going across his face. Diesel, I think you just sent me some pictures. I don't know if I can go right now, but definitely next time. I should have my phone fully charged, but I was planning to do it with Lori's, but it kept buffering, so just kind of did this on a whim. Another stacked up couple beans. You got this one with an X right here. All right, stick going across. It's a fork. Can't really see the other piece, but you can see that it like breaks off in another direction. This face right here. Got another one right here with the stick going across his face. You guys see a pattern here? Mark will show you the same stuff. Something going across the face. Them holding onto an X or a staff or a stick or whatever. They're always doing something like that. I'm not normally the one to capture stills, but I did capture this one. Again, this is that cloudish thing that I'm talking about. Like it looks like this guy, because this guy looks like the leader or something. I don't know. But he's got multiple sticks on his head. He's got this one running on top of it. See his eye perfectly. His nose, it's a snout. Looks like teeth right there. Little teeth. Then you got, you know, these guys back here. These could be the others. I'm not sure. Look at this big ol' X that they're hiding behind. Right there. And they're all right there. If you guys ever seen Harry Potter, I normally don't use Harry Potter references, but Lori really likes Harry Potter. But anyway, I don't remember which movie it's from. I think like number 2 or something. Look at this guy. You see his nose perfect, his nostrils, upside down, you know, frown looking smile, his eyes, the stick right there. But anyway, this guy looks like he's basically keeping him out of sight. I don't know. You can call it magic, technology, whatever. Look at this guy. Stick going across his face, 2 eyes. mouth. There's his nose. Got some hiding over here. Crazy. Yeah, always in groups, never alone. Oh, you are right. It is a star structure. There's one on the backside. Kind of like some X's don't touch, but it possibly means the same thing. I don't know if that's touching back there, but yeah, it is a star structure with a fork. Good job, Mary. I actually captured these two. Let me see if okay, yeah. I don't want to give that away. So anyway, this is really mind-boggling. This is right when we showed up, and I was looking at that big X with all the big heads that are around it and stuff I showed you guys not too long ago. But anyway, look at this little fella up here. Look at his feet, his little legs, his arms, like he's like really happy. I don't know what he's doing. Here's his head. Watch what happens on the next photo. Okay? I think this guy has a hat on, like a really long, Abraham Lincoln hat. And I think that's his eye right there. And he's kind of holding this one. He looks like he's holding that one. He's just sitting. Here's his arm right there. What's up, Alex or Chuck Gonzalez? What's up? What's up, Rich? Thank you. But anyway, watch what happens. I want you to pay attention to this little guy that's being held right here. Watch his eyes, right? Watch his eyes. You guys won't believe this. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is the next frame. I know it's blurry, but I'll zoom out a little bit. Look at, you can see his eyeballs now. I'll even go back so you can see him close. Here's his arm still up. I think his foot, this foot right here, actually moves forward. Like you can see his foot like is pointing like to the left. We'll go back here in a second and I'll go back over that. But here's this guy's eye. It's really open now. And you can see the hat. Could be a branch or a pine cone. Yeah, you're right. But he's being held by one of those things. Yeah, it's pan out. Okay. Look, you can see his eyes. Watch, I go back right now. There's an X right there too. Watch, we'll go back. So no eyes on this one. Not very visible anyway. Kind of blends in with the background a little bit, so I do apologize. I believe that. Some sort of technology. People have seen hats, but that's what our brains kind of come up with, looking at something that could be way more complex than just a hat on their head, No. But anyway, here's the one with the eyes again. See, two black beating dots. And then his foot moves. I don't know. There's actually looks like a big face right there. I don't know. There's a lot going on in this picture, but that's what caught my attention. I was like, no way. Because I took two screenshots of two different pictures I took, and that guy was there, and this was really far away. Really far away. Yeah, it is true. A lot of tribes and cultures way back when wore headpieces and stuff. You're right, Diesel. Interesting. I just, went through some pictures that I took some screenshots. Some stuff going on down here. Looks like an ear. You see his inner ear right there. Possibly an eye. Looks like a small face right here. Kind of laying and looking upwards. This looks interesting too. Looks like a little squirrel looking being. Another one right there. All being cut. Look at this guy. One eye, two eye, nose. Can't see his mouth because his big old stick's going across his face. They're all totem pulled together. Another one right there. Same thing. Again. And then bigger one. Another one up here. Couple of them. There's 1, 2, possibly 3 right there. White one. And it just keeps going on and on and on. Crazy stuff, guys. Yeah, Carlos, Mary, Cassandra, however you pronounce it. Gail. You know, they're like the best at finding stills. Even Diesel's really good. I know he goes through his own pictures and can see them and stuff like that. It blows my mind. It took me a long time, guys. It took me a very long time for my brain to adjust to looking at this stuff. And I think I've came a long way. Some people see different things, you know. This one right here. Another one. Again, one of these guys, I think is this one, is holding this stick. Looks like he's giving me the middle finger. You see that? And holding the stick at the same time. You got this guy chilling on the branch. Yeah. It's a bunch. Look at a brown cloud right here. All right there. Does it always have to have a stick in front of the face? Helps blur the focus on the camera or eye. That's true. That's true. I think it has multiple purposes for why they do that. Helps them hide because again, I don't see this with my eyes. I don't. You know, I'm very lucky sometimes when I'm looking through the camera. I can see possible, you know, things. I'm not too certain, but you know, it's after when you know, plug everything in when you get home and plug it into your computers when you start seeing stuff. I could probably like take some pictures in a wallow, sit there for a second and go through the pictures and, you know, see stuff. Let me see what Rich Carver said. Yeah, but when you see the eyes, nose, and mouth, yeah. Well, that's because, you know, Mark actually had a really good explanation as to why, you know, cameras catch a lot of things because our eyes only have so many lenses, and a camera has many, many more lenses. So, just a thought. Just a thought. So again, there's this big face right here with another one right there. Stick going across. Looks like two fingers holding this stick, right? Looks like he has some sort of an X on his forehead right there. He's just chilling. He's probably helping this guy hide. This looks like an arm too. But definitely something, this guy holding this stick right here. So, very cool. And then you see all the other ones back in here. I guess some are really hard to see. And then some just pop out, you know. Oh, for sure Mark's on something. For sure Mark's on something. I don't think he'd be doing this if he was on to something. It just really... I don't know. I can speak for myself. His work like spoke to me in a way, and basically said, "Get your ass out to the woods and start looking for yourself." You know. But I'm sure Diesel could say the same thing. This one's kind of cool. So you got a star, one going into the middle, almost. Bunch of faces, guys. Probably like a dozen or more faces going on in here. Some right here, stick going across their face. Exactly. This is kind of cool. Hiding down below. Stick nearby, looks like. Just looking through the phone screen. Some hiding in here. And it's amazing how like different they are. Look at this X back in here, hiding away. And look at the faces that are below it in basically each part of it. One, two. There's probably no room right there, but there's one on top for sure. Two nostrils, nose, two eyes, mouth. Right there. Perfect X too. Perfect X. Amazing. Look at this guy. Looks like he has a horn or something. You guys see that? Can you guys even see that one? Yeah. Is that a horn? Here's his eye, like half his nose and his mouth. Looks like a big one, man. And I have seen some with horns on them, which is crazy. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly, Steels. Masters of the Universe. This looks like a big face too right here. Look at this. Big old nose. Look at that thing. Big mouth. Looks like his eyes closed. Crazy. It could be pareidolia right here with the tree. Could be a trick too. You never know. Because you do also have this stick right here. Could be one of those vines or something. Looks like it runs up. It runs all the way up and around. And it's right here. So it could really be one of them, honestly. You know. This is interesting too. I almost didn't see this. So you got this guy's eye right here. I don't know if you can see his nose, but look at this smirk with the teeth. You guys see the teeth? Look at the gaps. 1, 2, 2, 3. That's all I could see. But that definitely looks like teeth to me right there. Same thing right here, teeth. This one actually had a lot, guys. Really cool. Oh, that's weird. I keep zooming back out. Sorry. Look at this hand. See? Look at the fingers. Right here. And he's holding this. Amazing. Blows my mind. Big face right here. Almost like he's whistling, right? Two nostrils, eye, looks like an ear, possibly. Bunch of sticks going crisscross everywhere. Again, probably to blur the image too, like whoever said that. Another face back here. That's actually a really good point. More stuff you have in the camera, the more blurry the picture is going to be. That's, very interesting. Phone's about it. My phone. Okay, so anyway, probably gonna have to call it right here because my phone's at 6%. Hold on, phone's at 6%, and really want to say thank you to you guys for for hanging out with us. Here's Lori again.
Hi.
She's just chilling. So hopefully you guys like this stuff. Sorry I haven't really been doing much of this stuff. Been really busy with a bunch of stuff, so I think I just said stuff like 10 times.
So you get it.
Yeah.
With stuff.
Busy with stuff, yeah. But plug it in. Well, we gotta go. We gotta go here pretty soon.
We have dinner with his dad.
Yeah, dinner with my dad. But anyway, these I will get to your pictures next time. Promise. And thank you for the new subs. Looks like we got some new names. Rich, I know. Raulito, thank you. Rich, you look like you're pretty new here. Thank you for finding the channel and hanging out with us. Means a lot. And I think I saw another one on here. I gotta scroll up all the way. I don't know if he's still here or not. Well, anyway, I scrolled up really far and I didn't see anything. But thanks again, guys. Lori and I are going on another adventure tomorrow to possibly two spots, no one for sure. But yeah, so it should be fun. Should have a new video up for you guys here pretty soon. So, anyways, take care and everyone have a great week. Thank you so much.